Once swallowed by water, now bustles with new shops and restaurants.
In the days after Katrina, Lakeview looked like a shell of itself, but now some say it's come back better than ever. Inside the Steak Knife restaurant, the drinks flow as friends reminisce.
We all had the privilege and the most wonderful experience of our kids growing up here.
20 years ago, water inundated this space, like many of its patrons' homes.
The water was up on the crown molding. I found furniture floating. I mean, it was down on Harrison and Canal, I swear, on the neutral ground.
Many of the Steak Knife's employees, like so many across Lakeview, lost everything when the 17th Street Canal levee broke.
It was like a blender went off on the inside of the house, and everything was everywhere.
Richard Breedy lives on General Diaz.
My house was 3 feet off the ground, and I had 6.5 feet of water in my house.
Memories and mementos.
Mentally, I lost a lot. We lost, emotionally lost a lot. Financially, we lost a ton.
All washed away.
We bought this house actually in September of 1981.
Before the storm, Lakeview thrived. Young families filled the streets, and local real estate broker Gigi Burke says property values were on the rise. Then came Katrina, and in the weeks and months after the storm, prices took a nosedive.
We started at $35,000 a lot. They were about $125 to $180 before that.
Burke feared the neighborhood might not recover.
I didn't know how we were going to come back.
But within months, she says, signs of a resurgence emerged.
So I knew when they started tearing down a lot of the homes, and there was so many people that wanted to come back to the neighborhood, just because they had grown up here. We have a lot of schools in Lakeview, and a lot of those children were in schools. And so their families wanted to come back. And I think it was pretty much the leader in the city as far as comeback, because there were so many volunteers that hit the ground running.
Very quickly, Burke says those lot prices increased, fueled in part by the city's Lot Next Door program.
That they could acquire the lot next door at a very good price from the road home. And so that brought a lot of people on board because they saw it as an investment in their community.
Families like the Breedys once again filled the neighborhood.
Our children were raised here. They had no question they were coming back. One was in the end of high school and the other one was at the end of college, and they both said, y'all go wherever you want, but we're coming back to New Orleans.
Breedy says his children's desire to return to Lakeview led him to tear down what was left of their dream home.
It was the way we really wanted the house to be. It flowed, it was open, and it all went away.
To start anew, as neighbors began rebuilding, restaurants like the Steak Knife followed.
They needed some people to start, you know, so that I was waiting to see whether we would have customers.
Diners showed up, and the staple on Harrison Avenue reopened its doors just 6 months after the storm, providing not just food, but a sense of home.
Places like the Steak Knife that are our neighborhood restaurants for 30, 40 years. I mean, we're very, very lucky.
As schools reopened and new businesses moved in, life returned to Lakeview.
I think the schools in this area are busting at the seams with the number of young students that are here.
Today, home sales are soaring.
Our average sales price is over $600,000. I never imagined it to be so much in demand.
Harrison Avenue is once again full of restaurants and shops.
I think it's great. It's almost like it made a come around from what it was when I was a kid out here.
But it's the people who believed in Lakeview who helped forge its recovery.
This neighborhood has brought back generation after generation.
I never had a doubt myself that it would not come back to the way it was, or even better as it has in my mind.
With added levee protection and a strong sense of community, the future here is bright. And those who chose to return and rebuild say they wouldn't have it any other way.